welcome back, Wolfpack. Alright, we'll be playing this zombie game. As far as I can tell, as far as I've managed to find, it's the best zombie game we've got on PlayStation. Until they let us have Zombie Project Lazarus, this and Zombie Attack, which you can't even get past the 6th gun in because on PlayStation we can't scroll down, this is the best choice. So, for any Roblox fans who like to play zombie games but only have their PlayStation, this might be the best choice for you, buddy. There are 2 maps as far as I can tell. I've only seen, actually no, I've seen 3. I've seen one that puts this one. They do have 2 images, but hang on. Okay, I clearly committed a high wave. This one I like to call, I call it the cabin. I don't know what it's legitimately called, but it's like a cabin. The controls are a little strange. Okay, so in this game the controls are very weird. R1 to shoot and L1 to aim instead of the triggers. The left trigger is switch weapons, the right trigger is sprint. Square is your main interact button, and triangle is reload. You can jump. Crouching is not an option. Left and right on the arrow buttons don't do anything. Alright, that's the basics of how the game works. Now, we're going here. We're gonna hold these stairs down for point. This game, similar to Zombie Project Lazarus, runs on a point system. The more kills you get, the more points you get. There is also a limited amount of ammo. However, using one of the vending machines, I will show you which one is later, you can get your bullets back. Also, there is a flamethrower. Don't ask. Oh, yeah, that guy. Okay, yeah, he's got the flamethrower. This one is what gives you back your bullets. This is a wave-based game. Here's what this one does. You'll have to read it. So I'll zoom in. Boosted speed. This one, by far the most powerful, grants you a robot's ally, which he's pretty powerful to say the least. He's very powerful. Also, of course, the glitch where they get stuck on your heads, as every zombie game has. Get off of my head! Get off of my head! Okay, they're not up there. I don't know what's going on, but it really looks like they are. You can shoot through your teammates, so don't worry about that. Always start with the same weaponry. There is a knock system in this game, so you don't immediately die. As you can see, the time isn't very long. However, the music overlapping isn't the best. Oh, that was kind of dramatic, though. So, there are quite a few machines, some of which... Oh, we're back. On a different map, too. This one seems like a prison or a school. The fences and the arrangement of the lamps makes me think of prison. It's so uniform. But the inside doesn't seem like a prison. Early on, the game is rather slow, but there is a... I'm very blind. Ah! Some of the vending machines, as I was saying, include things like weapon damage boost, similar to Zombie Project Lazarus. But unlike Project Lazarus, like I said, there is one that refills your bullets, and another one that gives you a robot companion, which, might I say, is very, very powerful. So I'm glad it's at least a little bit expensive. There's also one that increases your movement speed, another that increases your sprinting stamina. Both very helpful. And lastly, one that increases your health. There is a mystery box, so you can get different weapons. I wouldn't say that they're better. Every weapon has its merits. But on every map, there's one, maybe two turrets. Most of the time, I can only find one. But there might be two on this map. I'm not sure. The game has multiple automatic rifles. The game also has, like, I think two, maybe a third pistol. However, these automatic turrets, very powerful. But you just have to look at the thing you want to die, but you have to line it up very precisely. Don't worry about friendly fire. Doesn't exist in this game. Can I? I can't. Okay. We'll have to go in a back way. Just to make sure, I wasn't sure if there was something following me or not. You. It might be possible for you and a friend to just hold down this alley what's the proper word? Endlessly. The points you gained in the previous match do carry over, as far as I can tell. So don't worry about that. Oh? Same thing here. You and a friend might be able to hold down with one on this side and one on this side. Clearly, one would be more hard pressed than the other. Oh, here might be a better choice though. But the one, yeah, it's just a series of zigzags, good defensible positions, but. The robots you get will freeze in between waves, so don't expect them to continue walking around. They specifically seek out zombies, but they always stay within your vicinity. They're also very powerful. I think you could see that for yourself. Obviously, the way that each map is built differently, each machine will be placed in a different spot. I don't know the location of the mystery box on the cabin. But for here, I do know where it is. This is the weapon power boost? But I thought... Let's follow this. Maybe I Oh, I did. I misunderstood. Okay. So that's the weapon power. Good to know that that's there. what? I've never seen that weapon before. Theoretically, if they're out here, there's no one inside. There's also a day-night cycle in this, unlike Project Lazarus, where it is always daytime. That's probably the only benefit to this game. The only thing that makes it better. Aside from that, everything else is probably the same or worse. The gunplay is surprisingly wow. Okay, I'm just gonna move on. The gunplay in this game is surprisingly in-depth, despite low graphics, that sort of thing. It's very accurate. The extreme recoil is annoying. But I mean, every game has something that's annoying, so that's not much of a complaint. I wonder how much I can break this game. Why don't we find out? Can I... No? He's repairing it from the outside. You know, if you repair it from the outside, we can't use the mystery box within. And you're the only one here with the ray gun. Technically, that's a fireball blaster. Wait a minute. Well, that's interesting. You can reach this through the wall. I'm gonna go for 2 stamina increases. This should give me enough to run the most of the distances that I need to. Wait, what? There are 2 weapon power? I don't understand. This weapon is relatively weak, so when it comes to raw damage output. When it comes to damage per second, it's alright. There are worse choices. There is someone inside. I'm in. I don't know if I want to repair that though, otherwise we can't. It's much easier to defend from within this school. I do believe that it is a school. Primary reason for that is the library. Which is here. Like I said, this doesn't look like a prison. Speed boost. Let's go for another power boost, shall we? By now, this basic rifle has to be pretty strong. We need to test it out. You'll do. It hasn't increased by much. This is the mystery box. We don't have enough points to use it. I don't know where to check our points. Sorry about that. The time ran out. Each wave is on a time limit. There are 2 ways to win. Eliminate all the zombies in that round, or time runs out. I don't like that. I feel like we should be able to go down this hallway. Oh well. I'll just keep it unlocked. Huh. So much for that weapon power boost. Couldn't tell. Most of the weapons in this game are meant to be used at close range. I ignore that completely. Because I'm too tired to bother. Sorry, I just really am surprised that I should be awake for this long. I woke up at 2 this morning and now it's almost 9 o'clock, so... Oh, yeah, that robot's pretty strong. Again. Yes, this game can be slow-paced and repetitive, but once the zombies start coming, they do not stop coming. This is not one of the waves I'm talking about. You'll see for yourself when they just don't stop. You'll see for yourself once you play the game. At this point, I'm just desperate to get a new gun. Killing the zombie died. Trying to break in? Interesting. We'll leave it open. Door's automatically shut, but we'll leave the boardings open. This way we can get more points. Now, as for the randomized weapons, literally do not know what you will get. It could literally be the same weapon you already had. I see. We have the same rifle that our friend has. Seems very... Seems like it has a lot of one-shot capabilities. Although the glowing is nice. The sound effects aren't half bad either. And again, that turret, pretty good. Pretty helpful. Though it is weak when zombies start to get close range. The rotation speed is not the best. I was standing out here in the middle of a field when my little turret... Those shields are very annoying. The shields are the main reason I don't like that one. The other ones I can deal with, but the shields are the only one that actually give me trouble. Mostly because I seem to get lucky and always get strong weapons like this. Or at least medium weapons. Like what seems to be an improved version of this. I don't know their exact names, I'm sorry. That or I just hit on the turret. Take that back. The rotation speed's actually better than my normal sensitivity. I wouldn't mind this as my normal sensitivity. Well, Let's try a wave with the turret. Again, this game can be very slow paced, especially near the start. The way these games' spawn mechanics seem to work is when your team is close together, you get swarmed. When you're all super separated, you literally have nothing to do. Kinda like this weapon. It's not bad. Wow. That might have been overkill. Okay, time to find that ammo thing. I swear it's that one. I'm not so sure, but I'm pretty sure it's that one. This is ammunition, right? Yeah, ammo to current weapon. Yeah. Also, I expect that those power boosts, all three of them, really, you know, made this weapon more than required. Good to know. Seems like you don't want to go for direct hits with this thing. You want to try to clip them in the side with it. Don't know why. That or I just have bad aim. And the wave time ended. Sad. But, oh well. Oh, and I'm kind of disappointed. Lumion Legacy, it's similar to Pokemon in many ways, very many ways, but still somehow a game in its own right. I'm not sure why that hasn't been added yet. Wait, I take that back. It's probably because of all the Power World nonsense going around. Power World's a good game. I'm not sure why people are dissing it. It's just a more brutal version of Pokemon. A much more savage version. Why not the super long hallway? If you had your entire team here, it could work. If you just had your entire team at this fence, this could work. Just a super long hallway and with a couple people looking at this field every now and then. There are several ways in which a team could literally never die. Whether it be just by having people line up and take turns firing while others reload, or if they did this strategy in front of the ammo machine, they could let their team get infinite ammo. With strong enough guns, it's possible. I'm surprised the game is still going this slow. Usually by now we... Yeah, that's the last wave. Usually by now the game is much quicker. Sorry for the low amount of gameplay. I tried to make up for it by explaining how the game works. Peace out. I hope you enjoy the game.